Hey, what is up, guys? I'm your boy Nick with Pick MMA. In this video, we're going to be talking about my most confident pick on the next UFC Austin card. And we in the main card, we have a main event. We have Beniel Dariush taking on Arman Tsarukyan, and Beniel Dariush coming off that knockout loss. I think this is the perfect time for Tsarukyan to fight him. He's coming off that knockout loss. He's not gonna have that confidence that he had before fighting Charles Oliveira, and he's 34 years old now, so he's not the youngest guy fighting at 155. Tsarukyan's only 27 years old, not even in his prime yet, and he's done really good. He's only done better and better. I mean, he's gone almost undefeated in the UFC. I mean, he's 20-3 overall. I mean, he's only fought a good level of competition. He's only lost to Mateusz Gamrot. I thought that he won the fight. I don't know why the judges scored that fight for Mateusz Gamrot. But he took Mateusz Gamrot down over and over and outworked him. But he was too young at that time. He was 25 years old at the time, fighting a 31-year-old guy in his prime. So no shame losing a close decision to Gamrot, who's at the top of the game right now. But before, I mean, he ground and pounded Joe Alvarez, who's a big dude for 155. Outworked Matt Favola. I mean, outworked Aubin Mercier, who's having a lot of success at PFL right now. And he had a fight of the night with Islam Makhachev, the champion. So, I mean, I'm really confident that he's going to beat up Beniel Dariush this weekend. He's going to be my lock on this card. He's my lock on this card. He could have been my underdog lock of the week if I called it earlier. But now he's sitting at minus 180. And I think that line's only going to go higher and higher. I really do. Some dog money might come in on Tsarukyan. But since the lines opened at plus, they opened Tsarukyan at plus 100, and Beniel Dariush at minus 120, and only the money has come in heavy on Tsarukyan, and it makes sense why, because he's such a young guy. He's gonna be the younger guy. He's fought the better level of competition. He's fought Islam Makhachev, had a very competitive fight with Makhachev, and that's what people are taking into account, and I am too. I'm gonna put a couple units on him. I'm gonna bet him. I'm gonna put maybe 2 units on him right now at minus 180. I might even you can. This is a type of bet where you can put like $1,000 on him and make a good amount of money. I mean, if you bet $1,800 on him, you can make like $1,000. But my bankroll, like, I don't have that type of bankroll to put that much money on one guy at the moment right now. But if I could max bet Tsarukyan, I would max bet this guy right now. But for now, I'm probably going to put 2 or 3 units on him. I wish I could got him at plus 100. I couldn't get to the window that early. But even now, man, I really do think now is a good time to bet him before the public comes in. I think by the time by 5 week, I think he's going to be like minus 250, minus 200 or some. I do expect some money to come in on Dariush at plus money. But I feel like Tsarukyan's gonna win this fight, man. I really do. I think he has many more paths to victory than Dariush. I think Dariush needs to grind him out for 3 rounds, and I just don't see that happening. If I'm being honest, Tsarukyan. I mean, he's coming off that ground and pound knockout loss to Joaquim Silva, but he does make some mistakes. I mean, Tsarukyan isn't the most. Doesn't have the best fight IQ sometimes, but I do think on the feet he can knock Dariush. On the ground, he can submit him. I think he can also ground and pound him on the ground. I think he's going to be the more stronger guy. He's going to have the more physical strength than Dariush. Dariush getting up there, Dariush coming off that knockout loss once again. So his confidence isn't going to be there like it was with the win streak that he had going on before. So I like Tsarukyan a lot here, man. I really do. And you can see the line movement, how many people like Tsarukyan here, with all this money coming in on Tsarukyan. And I think this is a good time to bet him. If you bet him next week, I think this line is only going to get higher and higher. I do expect Tsarukyan to close in at minus 250 or minus 300 range. I do think he's going to be a heavy favorite over Dariush. But I wouldn't be shocked if some dog money comes in on Dariush. But I do expect Arman Tsarukyan to be a more moderate favorite over Dariush. And I think he's gonna get the job done. I think he's gonna knock him out later in the maybe 4th round. I think it's gonna be a 4th round TKO for Tsarukyan. So guys, I wanted to get this video out to you guys so you guys can bet him right now. if you guys want. But so if you guys bet him next week, I think you're not gonna get this line at a minus 180. So that's why I think betting him right now is a better idea than betting him later. So I'm gonna bet him right now because I like this line. But if it goes over minus 200, I'm not gonna bet him then. That's a little bit too high. I wanted to get him at minus 140, minus 148 would have been nice. Like last week, 3 weeks ago, minus 140, minus 148 would have been nice. I would have liked that line a lot more at minus 140 or minus 150, even a minus 155. That would have been a lot better. But even now, minus 180, it's not too bad. Not the worst line I've seen. Tsarukyan, I mean. So I do think Tsarukyan's gonna win this fight, and I think he's gonna get it done by finish. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Later.